Canadians who have not gotten on the housing ladder, they have actually been excluded from the accumulation of this wealth.
Housing prices are on the rise across the country, with plenty of people looking to secure home ownership for their families. But for many Canadians, it's a nearly impossible system to break into. One researcher says while it is partly due to higher than ever property prices, it's also the way our financial organizations operate.
Dark-skinned people, brown and black people, get asked for much more information, are more likely to be denied.
A recent Angus Reid poll showing 70% of those who want to buy a home say they can't afford one. A quarter of participants saying prices are too high to even imagine securing a home at any point in the future.
Banks have historically relied on information for these credit bureaus. And the information in credit bureaus absolutely disadvantages racialized groups.
Dr. June Francis says a lack of race-based data from banks leads to a partial picture of what's really happening in Canada's housing market.
But if you look at all the data that's supplied, we have strong indication that racialized groups are getting more expensive mortgage, are being turned down to a great extent. And let me just add one thing. The mortgage ecosystem extends to things like housing assessments.
A theory further solidified by the recent launch of an online tool, Good Score, which shows if your neighborhood is healthy, assessing the local amenities, transit options, and air quality. Here in my neighborhood in Calgary, a pretty good score at 55. If we take a look at other affluent areas around the city, close to downtown and around South Calgary, those are looking even better. Zoom out more though, take a look at the northeast or the upper southeast, and the picture changes drastically. While Dr. Francis says lower prices would help for those who have had less opportunity to accumulate wealth, she believes banks share a large part of the blame.
We know that credit, having access to credit, leverages your wealth and so becomes bigger for you. Because what we also see in the housing market is that as prices fall, not everybody can get access to this at the same rate.
In Calgary, Horwood, City News.